Let's go.
Even though Marvel vs. Capcom is one of the greatest series of fighting games to ever exist in the history of forever and ever and ever, it has had its share of highs and lows. I love the Marvel vs. Capcom series, but there is one thing I simply cannot forgive them for, and that is letting the hero of the series fade away and be forgotten. And I say not on my watch, because today we're going to sit here and appreciate all that there is when it comes to the Pirate Queen, Ruby Hart. You eat today, you drink today, good. My name is Heina Breezy. I hope you are doing well, and welcome to Enter the Heat of Battle. Now sit back, relax, grab a snack, and make it toasty while you like, subscribe, and hit that bell button so we can set sail and
enter the heat of battle.
Now, I know there's tons of people out there that don't really pay attention to the story of Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Most people just want to sit down, grab a stick, and
learn how to do a fucking infinite.
But there is an actual protagonist to that game's story, and that is Ruby Hart. I mean, so is Cable technically, but like, he has a ton of comics, is in a movie, is in a TV show. Everybody remembers him. We don't need to talk about him right now. This game, though, is Ruby's one time in the spotlight. And I do mean one time, because this is the game that she made her debut in. That's right, she does not come from any specific Marvel or Capcom property. She was made specifically for Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Or was she? Because there is heavy speculation that she was supposed to exist before this game even came out. Because she was at first supposed to be a Darkstalkers character. Supposedly. You see, according to former Capcom community manager Seth Killian and the famous yet infamous sound designer and producer Yoshinori Ono, it's true that Ruby Hart was made for Darkstalkers. But according to other developers, she's not. She was actually made for MVC2. Now, this could just be one of the things where it happened so long ago and so much stuff happened in between her creation, and now that everyone's memories on how she came to be got a little fuzzy. But regardless, let's figure out what she became as the game hit store shelves. Ruby Hart is one of the most well-known, respected, and regarded pirate captains that has ever sailed the 7 seas. And the pirate's life isn't just for her, because she became a pirate captain to follow in the footsteps of her father, who I'm assuming was a better pirate father than the other pirate father over there on Soul Calibur. She has claimed her father's ship, the Partenaire, a flying pirate ship I might add, and soars the skies looking for the rarest and most valuable treasures that there is to be found. But there is one treasure that has caught her eye more than any other valuable treasure could, and that is the Armor of Erosion. But when Ruby uncovers it, she learns that the Armor of Erosion is more dangerous than anyone could have imagined, because hiding inside it, laying dormant, was the final boss of Marvel vs. Capcom 2, the Abyss. No, not that guy. No, not that guy. There you go, you got it. Abyss is so powerful that having him just wake up sends a massive destructive wave of pure evil energy that destroys or mutates all flora and fauna within the area. And funny enough, who also happens to be here with Ruby Hart to witness all of this going down is the other 2 original characters of Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Sansan, a relative of the original Sansan from the arcade game, who had her village affected by that giant energy wave, and Mingo, another character who was rumored to be a scrapped design for Darkstalkers, and considering he is made entirely of plants, I don't think he really liked having all of the plants in the area being destroyed. Ruby then leads them and her pirate crew into battle against this giant growing force that is Abyss, but sadly he is just way too powerful for only them to take on. So, Ruby then goes on to create the entire premise of a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 by recruiting all of the strongest warriors from the Marvel Universe and the Capcom Universe. So the entire roster of MVC2 hops aboard her sky ship and they head out to take on this great evil and hopefully find its weakness. And through battle, they are able to figure out what it is, and it is this black pearl in the center of his core. So they chip away at his three forms and cause his power source to break, effectively ending Abyss. So everybody heads back to the Fortunaire with their heads held high in victory. As they do so, Ruby contemplates the orb and ultimately decides to just chuck it in the sea because all the cool magic shit is going. So what is it even worth? And we actually get to see all this go down in the ending art for MVC2. That's right, all that cool art with stuff like Spider-Man hanging out with Sakura, Wolverine and Hayato having an aura farm off, Strider living every monster fucker's dream, and the fucking boys doing what the fucking boys do. All of that shit happens because of Ruby Heart. But sadly, that would be the last time we get to see her as a playable character. She almost made a comeback in this pirate mobile game called Daikokai Frontier, but sadly that game never made it off the ground. But we did get something really cool in Street Fighter V with her getting a DLC costume for Rose, and also we got to get more of her backstory through the Shadaloo CRI, the Combat Research Institute, Capcom's lore dump truck of all of the background characters in Street Fighter's world. That's right, she is now canon to Street Fighter, so who knows, maybe we'll get her in the future. But for the new lore we got about her, we learned that she's actually Norwegian, which is pretty cool. We also learned that she's connected to other older Capcom characters. She is the youngest sibling of the main characters in the old Capcom game Pirate Ship Hikomaru. And I think it's pretty cool to see these characters of two different Capcom generations coming together to build the lore. As she grew up, she would work at her mom's bar, and in her free time, she would actually build the ship that I thought at first was her father's, but was actually made by her. And from there, we can assume that she started sailing the skies and going on to be the hero of Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Though it's kinda weird, while I'm reading through her info on the CRI, I don't see her being referred to by her full name, for some reason. I mean, I guess it's like an M. Bison or E. Honda situation where they just abbreviate her name, but like, it doesn't really make that much sense because her name isn't really that long. I guess maybe it's for some other reason, like, oh, hold on, I'm getting a call. Hello? Oh shit, what's up, Mr. Capcom? How you doing? Yeah, I'm recording the video right now. Now that I got you, do you know why you guys actually don't refer to Ruby Heart by her full name when she's in Street Fighter? You funny. I mean, that's hilarious. But for real though, what's the real reason? Nah, cause I know you're fucking with me right now, right? What the fuck do you mean she's not the same character? Okay, so first things first, Capcom has blocked my number. And second off, Street Fighter's Ruby, whose father is also a pirate captain, who is also French speaking, who is also a blonde woman, who is also wearing an outfit with the exact same color palette, apparently is not the same character as the one that saved the world from Abyss. According to one of the game's directors, Takayuki Nakayama, she's more just inspired by Ruby Heart, which honestly is really disheartening. No pun intended. Like, it's cool seeing her get some love, but knowing that this is just a copy of her and not actually the Ruby Heart that people played in the game, it's it's bittersweet feeling. On the one hand, it's cool you acknowledged her, and on the other hand, did you really? But it's okay. I know not every character in a fighting game is meant to have a long shelf life. I know not everybody is going to be as popular as Ryu or Chun-Li or any of the others. But there will always be people around here that play fighting games that will always love everything to do with Ruby Hart. Cause honestly, what is not to love about her? She has a really fun and lively, eye-catching design. She's the protagonist of one of the greatest fighting games of all time. And she has one of my favorite movesets I have ever seen in a fighting game. She can turn into a giant ball of energy and ping pong around the screen. She can pull a scorpion from Mortal Kombat but use the fucking ship's anchor. She can cause water geysers to explode from the earth. She can summon fucking pirate ghosts from the treasure that she collected. She takes her ship's cannons and just unloads on you. And she can play a minigame in the middle of the fighting game by trapping you in a giant barrel and just chucking swords at your bitch ass. And never forget that she is the reason for the most iconic dap-up in the history of video games, period. So if you haven't put some respect on Ruby Hart's name, now is the time. Shit, I drew 36 characters in like a week for Marvel vs. Capcom 5 animatic just so I could see what it's like to have her back. Cause you know, at times, I feel like she was wasted potential, but then I gotta remember, she's not the reason that people want to play Marvel vs. Capcom. People want to play Marvel vs. Capcom to see Marvel fight Capcom. So I understand why she came back. And maybe if she did, she could have been taking away a slot from somebody like Phoenix or Virgil or something like that. So I try my best just to make sure that I enjoy the time that we had her and enjoy that Ruby Hart even exists in the first place. Cause you know, it's not really worth it just sitting here bitching and moaning about her not coming back, right? Oh shit, this is kind of just what this video is. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you're a fan of Ruby Hart, let me know what exactly you like best about her. Or on the rare chance you stumble across this video and never heard of her in the first place, are you a fan now? Be sure to let me know in the comments. While you're down there, go ahead and open up that description to see how you can keep up with me, my art, and my videos on my new Blue Sky, cause my old one got hacked. So yeah, help me build up this new one, please. If you're feeling so kind today and want to help me improve these videos and help them come out more frequently, you can donate to my Ko-fi. And if you liked my MVC5 animatic and all the other arts of mine you saw in this video or my past videos, you can head to my website to commission me to make some custom art from me for you. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button. Please, I'd really appreciate it. Now, with all that being said, I know times are tough, but we will get through it, I promise you. I've been hanging a breezy, I was here, and I did the best I can. Later.
I know that you'll be back.